I got Kyle Walls, my Monday guy.
Hey.
Kyle is a singer-songwriter, guitar player, and why don't you tell everybody about your latest musical endeavors?
Sure. 2020, I started taking YouTube serious, and with everybody being at home, was working on an album coming out this year of 2021. So I made music videos for every song of my album that came out in February of this year. Album's called Blood Candy. There are 12 songs on there. I think it's 12. It might be 11. But you can catch music videos for every song, and you can stream it on Spotify or anywhere you like to get your music. So that's some cool stuff.
Yeah, and if you want to buy it, just like Eleanor Goldfield says, definitely you can preview it on whatever streaming platform. But if you can, what's your preferred platform for people to get your music so you get the most money?
Um, Probably CD Baby or going through me directly. Yeah, if you go to
KyleWalls.com?
yeah, KyleWalls.com, or if you go to CD Baby and search Kyle Walls too, that'll work.
Excellent. And I have one of my usual Tuesday people invading Monday this week. I have Jennifer Valaket. Jennifer is a saxophone player, a flute player, and an all-around cool music teacher. Jennifer's been joining me for a long time since I've been having collaborations and lives. Jennifer, why don't you tell everybody what you're up to right now?
Sure. Well, right now I'm just trying to think of some new songs to record. Not originals yet or anything. I'm working on that, but yeah, and then doing my usual saxophone choir things, which takes some time. So
Well, that's cool.
just having fun mostly.
Yeah. One thing I'm really starting to work on more is Patreon. Like I've been doing Patreon videos like once a month, and it's basically just been the flowering creativity bonus content. But I'm now starting to put a Patreon video each week.
Yeah.
It's a real challenge for me, but I feel like that's the thing to do. So keep going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And
I've been-
also joining me today, I have Evelyn Holland, rock musician, singer, and guitar player. What are you up to?
Right now, I'm continuing work on that third record that I've talked about before, and I got band practice this evening, so that's what's on my agenda.
Cool. Always good to have band practice.
Yeah, we're looking at shows in September. I think I might have said that
That's
last
excellent.
time, possibly, but yeah, we're probably not going to play in Portland. Probably Salem to give it for a test or test the waters, whatever.
Right on. You know what? I think Kyle's choice would be the best one to start today. So everybody go ahead and get that. It's queued up. It's Faye Ehsan doing Bon Jovi, It's My Life with drumming. Kyle, why don't you introduce this for us?
Yeah. So Faye Ehsan is from Indonesia, and he is a fingerstyle guitar player, but he plays the guitar. To me, as a guitar player, when you see it, you think, oh, he's almost going to do like a lap steel thing. But he approaches it more like it was a keyboard instrument. And there's an Asian instrument called gamelan. Gamelan. It looks like the word gamelan. So I always forget how to pronounce that. But I think that has influenced how he approaches the guitar. It's really inventive, and he's usually a lot of fun to watch and listen to.
Right on. It looks almost like he's using. I don't know what the technique, but he's holding it like Eric Mongrain
Yeah.
was for
Yeah.
the air tap. Shout
Who's
out
that?
We reacted to him a couple weeks ago. Kyle, why don't you tell him about Eric for a second?
Yeah, Eric, and I made a mistake of thinking he was French because they were speaking French, but I'm pretty sure he's Canadian because
Okay.
after that video, I looked it up. And so Eric, sometime around 15, 16 years ago, there's this video of him playing on a TV show, and it's called Air Tap. And he has an acoustic guitar on his lap where it's upright, kind of like the blues guitar player Jeff Healey, who plays and he's blind.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Mongrain taps on the fretboard in a polyphonic style, but it's almost like approaching the fretboard like a keyboard as opposed to strumming it with one hand and fretting with the other. You know, he has both hands going on the neck.
Oh, there's a jazz guitar player that does that. I think it's Stanley Jordan.
Yeah, like
cool.
exactly like that. Yeah,
Well, I love the song. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
yeah. So it'll be a fun one.
Yeah.
Faye's a fun. He's a fun dude to watch.
Yeah.
Well, this will be my first time reacting to Faye. Is this anybody else's first time?
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
Yes. I am not familiar at all.
I just got a reaction turkey, three in a row or whatever that means.
Okay, so everybody mash that like button. Give me a thumbs up because we need to get some more people in here. Share the stream out so we can get lots of people in here. This is going to be a blast. Without further ado, Musicians Panel reacts to Faye Ehsan Bon Jovi, It's My Life with Drumming cover. Here we go! That was awesome.
That was so cool.
Awesome.
Good pick. That was awesome.
I honestly prefer that over the actual song.
Same.
Oh man. The technique in that was so badass. I love that elbow bass drum, and then taking that other hand over and flicking that white thing to create like a wood block sound, and then
Yeah.
it had like this big long reverb on it that just made it pop, and then the way he was playing the melody and the bass and all that, like it was like. Man, that was, and then there was that one part where he just dropped his one hand down and he was doing everything with the one hand, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, you're just like a leap, just making it look so easy.
Yeah. Well, and he's using a nylon string guitar. And those are a lot less forgiving than steel string when it comes like tapping and getting the notes to sound, because it's easier to get buzzy notes. And that was something I didn't notice. The other song I did of his, Pray for Bali, is more like a music video instead of a live performance. So that's the first time getting to see him live. And what a showman. He's almost like a DJ. It's like, well, DJs are kind of spinning, virtual disc of music and pushing buttons. How do you make a show out of kind of playing a video game in front of people? And he did awesome. Doing his hand movements, using his elbow. That was so much fun.
He looked like he was playing a video game.
Yeah.
I agree.
He had to have his guitar fastened down somehow so that it didn't like sway, like, because it was rock solid. No matter what he did, the headstock wasn't even shaking, so he had to have it somehow securely mounted there. But just the sound on that, the way that they engineered the sound was just exceptional.
Yeah, and I like. Because when it first kicked in and the reverb, anytime I hear reverb, I start thinking, I hope it doesn't interfere with the mix, because it can really wash stuff out. And those reflections, and for people who don't know reverb, it's kind of like if you clap your hand in a cave and it kind of echoes, but it doesn't like echo perfectly back. It just kind of shimmers. So when he's playing something or flicking the strings and it gets this little delay before it shimmers, I love how he used that is kind of effect to build a rhythm. So it's really clean sounding, and then it starts to wash like half a second later. That was really cool how he played with that delay setting on there.
And I love that I saw like a lot of the guitar techniques that you taught me, Matthew, with the leap thing. Like he was obviously using a lot of that. That was pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch it.
Yeah. What do you think, Eve?
I really enjoyed it. And like I said, I definitely prefer this over the actual song, but it seems like a more interesting composition just the way it's played here. I maybe that's just because it's like just one instrument, and maybe it's the timbre of the instrument. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was great. And I would definitely check out more of his stuff just based off this one cover.
Yeah, and A Leap has a cover of "It's My Life" that me and Jennifer reacted to. So Jennifer, that was actually your pick. So why don't you tell Eve about that, and let's contrast that a little bit different. How it was different and how they were the same.
I'm trying to remember. It was a while ago.
It was definitely a different technique.
Like
A Leap was playing this way.
Yeah,
sure.
He was. And he was using a lot of the tapping and stuff, which was really cool. Some of that stuff that you taught me. He definitely was not playing that angle, I don't remember him using his elbows. Did he use his elbows like that? I think he just tapped it like, for the bass. So that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. People are saying in the chat that, Alip studied Faye and credits him as being a major influence in his playing.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I definitely can see the influence. Although, the technique is different, the level of concentration is definitely the same. The level of showmanship is definitely the same, and the level of complexity of the arrangements is definitely the same. So I highly recommend you guys check out Elite Bata's "It's My Life" for your, so you can compare and contrast it yourself. Or you can check out our reaction to it, the videos on my channel and Jennifer's. You can check that out too and see what we thought about it at the time. Because honestly, I'm not remembering as much, but I do remember. I do remember both of them. Just that whoa, whoa, which is one of my favorite parts of the song. So simple, but it just sucks you in. I mean,
but they both make it look so incredibly easy, and it's
man.
not. It's really not.
No.
Yeah, that hook like that bomb reminds me of "Tainted Love."
Tainted Love. Whoa, whoa. That's a good one. I forgot about that song.
I didn't. Yeah. Wow.
Cool. I really, really appreciate you guys for being here, watching, tuning into the sound, hashtag the sound. I'm going to talk to you guys all in just a minute, so stick around for some good chat time. With me today, I've had an incredible panel of guests, starting with Jennifer's music page. Make sure you check out Jennifer's music page. Go and subscribe. Jennifer plays saxophone and flute. She's a music teacher. You can get lessons from her on Zoom. She's really cool. So make sure you check out Jennifer's music page. Definitely. We have the Monday Man, Kyle Walls. Kyle's a singer, songwriter, guitar player, and he's got music up on all the streaming platforms. You can check him out. Please buy from his website, kylewalls.com, and check him out on Instagram at Kyle Walls.
Hook.
I'll add you on Instagram, Kyle.
All right.
Yeah. And last but not least, we have Evelyn Hollins, singer, songwriter, and guitar player. Pretty soon we're going to be checking her out in a new band situation here, and we're going to be giving you updates as we go. So everybody, please make sure you take a second and give me a thumbs up if you think that you got any value out of this today at all. If you were entertained for 1 freaking minute, give me a thumbs up. I deserve it. Yes, I do. I deserve it. Yes. You. Also, please mash that subscribe button. Like I said at the beginning, I still have 80% unsubscribed viewership. So if you subscribe, you'll help to lower that. Keep watching, and we got hashtag the sound coming to you live twice a week. So everybody, make sure you check me out on Patreon, patreon.com/Matthews Music Lesson Studio, where you can support the channel and get new weekly bonus content. I'm putting an Elite collab up. I've got bonus content from my podcast. I'm going to put bonus reacts up. I'm going to put covers, bonus covers, all kinds of stuff. One video every single week on Patreon. And of course, check me out on MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com for your lessons, where you get to record them and keep them forever. Thank you everybody for being with me on The Sound Live.